Alright. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Here I am early on a Thursday. Holy shit. After I said no streams on Thursdays, yeah? No, there was no stream last night, because on account of me being busy after work. So, I decided that I would do a very quick, probably a little around an hour or so tonight, before I have to leave. It'll be a short little stream, but that's fine. Gong! Just a little baby stream tonight. We'll get like an hour or so in, I'd imagine. Nothing more than that. The thing is, the plan is for this weekend, and by weekend I mean Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, or Saturday, Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. I kind of want some streams to be beefy. I want some streams to be, can I not turn the camera at the moment? Is that a thing? So yeah, expect the weekend slash day. What am I even saying? I'm not making any sense. Expect the weekend and the Friday night slate to be a bit more on the beefier side, I feel like, just because this week has been a pretty bare I feel like in terms of streams and stuff. Expect a good amount of varying games, maybe potentially something new, though I might wait till next week to do that. Expect things to start getting finished up, and just generally probably more hours on stream over the weekend. So yeah, but at least for tonight, it'll be a short little baby stream. So what had happened? Oh, we can't see because strange. Where's the map want to take us? Back to Abyss. Oh, we'll go back to Abyss because of we have the criminal number dude. I forget what the number is, but I didn't know that the camera was fixed. Was that what was happening here? There are a lot of dishes. Oh, there are a lot of dishes. A refrigerator. This keeps food and drinks cold. Oh, would you believe that? There's a door in the back of the room. Oh. Amazing. It's a kitchen counter. Okay, let's go see the potentially new character, I guess. Unless it's revealed. I don't know. What am I expecting this bad guy to be? A new person? An older person? I returned to Abyss HQ with Iba. I needed to talk to the boss. Wait, I thought we were... As I entered the room, the boss smiled, like she was waiting for me.
I took care of what you asked for.
I need to adjust audio, don't I? Just a bit. Okay, I took care...
Number 89?
Number 89, that was the number. I knew it was 80-something. For some reason, I was thinking 86, but... close-ish.
He's here.
He's here. No way.
In the interrogation room.
I'm on it.
You'll go without me this time. I have some errands to run.
Oh, she trusts me?
One of the higher-ups needs me. I'll have Pewter go to the interrogation with you.
No, she doesn't trust me.
Understood.
I lied. Alright, let's see this guy. Let's see this big bad. This guy, I think he has a life sentence, was the deal. And he's trying to essentially work out a plea deal. Is this the person I've seen in the not dreams, but... Yep. Oh, the person who... Will he recognize? Will Date recognize? This is the person I've seen in the visions that was... the mom, like, shot at the mom and stuff, right? Also, this is the person I think that that I at think I incorrectly earlier in the series I was like, oh, it's the is that Date? Why does it look like Date? And I think that's just because all these people are like generic anime boys, you know? Let me just the mic here really quick. I kind of slap shot the stream clearly. Okay, better. Number 89. Here we go. What's your name?
Number 89.
It's not a name.
Your real name.
I don't know, I forgot.
That's not true. You don't forget your name. The man known as 89 is sitting right in front of me. How many people have you killed?
I don't know.
Oh, he's so smug, dude. Look at his smugness.
It's not like I'm counting.
Where are you from?
Djibouti.
Djibouti!
Northeast Africa, a small republic of roughly 900,000.
Audio is still speaking a bit more than I would like it to. That's cool.
I don't take kindly to stupid lies.
He just really wanted to say Djibouti, didn't he? Why did you call So Sejima's secretary?
Oh, you know about that. It's true. I called Sejima's secretary. I got him on the line and I told him something very important.
You spoke with him directly?
Yeah.
What did you tell him?
I told him to call somebody.
Somebody.
I can't tell you anymore.
About Shoko's murder.
All right. Let's get back to the topic at hand. 2 days ago, you called our investigation office. You said you know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal. You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
Nope.
Yes, I promise.
You're lying. You don't want to release me. That's fine. I was expecting this anyway. I just wanted a good excuse to leave the prison.
What do you mean?
You really want to know? Here's what I mean!
Uh-oh. What's he doing? Oof. Oh. Pewter, do something.
You'll make a good hostage for
What
me.
the hell?
Take me to the exit. Now.
Wow. What kind of fucking before we transition, what kind of system are we running that Date so easily like outmanned like that? We have 2 people in there. I mean, Pewter, I don't expect him to like suppress, but like what kind of fucking fucked up system do we have going on as far as protections go, where we can just so easily be overpowered in a couple moves and our gun taken? I feel like Date shouldn't have had his gun on him. Only bad could happen there. Crazy. Just crazy.
Oh, darn.
Are you kidding me? A criminal serving a life sentence just escaped from Metro Police.
She's
I
pissed.
ordered everyone to keep quiet about this, but it's only a matter of time before the press sniffs this out. We need to get number 89 back before then.
She's unhappy. I would be too. There's a clock off to the side of her desk.
If you had the power to stop time, what would you do?
Go get the criminal back.
Do you even have to ask?
Your heart rate is increasing rapidly.
Oh, for fuck's sake. It's a clock. The hands have stopped moving. The hands. How did he get away?
He punched out an officer and stole his clothes. He put on the uniform and brought me with him at gunpoint. Well, he had the gun in his pocket, hiding it. No one on the floor even knew this was happening. He got on the elevator and made it to the ground floor. He even stole my security card. He said he'd kill me if I tried anything. I suppose the whole escape took him about 5 minutes.
Efficient.
He must have planned this.
You're rather calm about all this.
I'm coming down from being terrified for my life. I'm in a bit of a fugue state right now.
Where's my gun?
Number 89 still has it.
Cool.
But don't worry. I have a spare. I'll give it to you later.
I don't want it. I don't need guns. Apologize.
Boss.
For sure.
It's my fault he got away. I'm sorry.
Don't waste time apologizing.
Alright.
Go catch him. I'm the one who has to go on an apology tour now.
I hate to
Really
upset her.
messed up this time.
This is why he shouldn't have been trusted. Boss is sitting on the desk. Where is 89?
How would I know? After he got to
Come
the
on,
exit,
Pewter.
he let me go. I didn't see where he went.
Let me turn that on. Okay. I had to turn that down in my own head.
I collapsed right there.
Summarize for me.
Date, I know you are already aware of this, but there are security cameras all over this compound.
Great.
I checked all of them. Number 89 fled in a car that was waiting for him.
So he had an accomplice.
Yes.
Oh shit. I'm just an adjusting fiend on the audio right now.
Did you see who was driving?
I did.
Who was it?
You and I know him well.
Oh my god, is it Renju?
Renju?
Yeah. Damn it. I told Boss and Pewter what Iba revealed to me.
Renju?
Why?
Date, Moma is calling.
Moma? From the Kumakuras?
I'll connect him.
Hey, Date. I just got the word. Renju's been seen.
What? Where?
Hey, don't forget our deal.
Deal? What deal?
You forgot already?
Oh, his meeting with Asa.
I'm talking about Tessa.
Tessa.
Oh, right.
Look at that fucking face he has.
I'll be waiting. You know what to do.
What
Nah.
should we do?
Don't know what to do.
We have no choice. We have to take her.
To Moma?
Yes.
Alright, well, guess Renju can wait. This is bizarre. This is going to be a bizarre hour of this game, isn't it? Slight interrogation scene. Now,
Oh my gosh!
now we have to deal with her.
Late. You're late.
I'm going home.
Never!
He's like, nope, I regret it. Nope, I've changed my mind. We're not going to have her see Moma.
Have you forgotten the vows you exchanged?
Are you drunk?
No, of course not.
You're drunk.
I kid. I'm kidding! I can't believe I'm gonna shovel forge with you. I'm getting excited!
We are not shovel forging.
I was talking about the date, silly.
Shovel Forge and a date are synonymous, apparently.
So where are we going?
On a date in Minecraft. Where should I take her? To where the dragon is. A really nice place. To a Yakuza office building. A gangster bar. Literally, let's just be blunt. To a
No
Yakuza
point
building.
lying to you. I need you to come with me to an office. I'll have to inspect it, though.
What? An insect show? I didn't know you were into that. Well, okay, it's kinda weird, but whatever. Let's go to the insect show.
Why is she saying an insect show? I need you to come with an office. I'll have to inspect it, though. What, an insect show? Is it just a play off that, like... Not a play off, but like, she just misheard me. I said I need to inspect it, though. And then she said an insect show. Very strange. She didn't completely understand, but I didn't have time to care. Took Iris to the Kumakuras. Meanwhile, a killer is out there with a gun. Cool.
So
is
where are
nonsense.
these Ziptilo
Tessa!
Oh, is this guy the Ziptilo
What are you talking about?
Oh, sorry. Are you the insect trainer? Go ahead. Sorry for interrupting. Start the insect show now! Wait a minute. This is a gangster den.
Oh boy.
Took you long enough.
Date, you tricked me!
I'm sorry.
I wasn't trying to trick you. You just misunderstood me.
Yeah, it's your fault,
I
not
wanted
mine.
to see the bugs. I really did.
Oh, so she likes insects as well.
Moma, I held up my end of the deal.
That was quick.
You sure did. You want to hear about Renju?
Mr. Okiura?
Oh my god, he says that he's so happy. He's so happy he got to meet Tessa. Kumakura crest. There's an A-set figure hidden in the safe behind it. Yeah, there is. Alright, what do you got? Momo's sitting on the other side of the desk. About the Renju tip.
You said on the phone that you saw Renju.
Yeah, I had all my people looking for him.
So, tell me where he is.
I could.
Hey, I held up my end. I brought Iris like you asked.
Date, come here.
Momo took me to the corner of the room.
Date, I don't quite know how to ask this, but... Can you ask Tessa if I can shake her hand, please?
I don't like where this is going.
Oh, that's it? Sure.
Momo and I broke our huddle.
Iris, could you do me a favor?
A favor?
He, wants to see your boobs.
What the fuck?
What the fuck, dude? I didn't say that!
Oh, sorry. What I meant was, he wants to shake your hand.
Oh, a handshake. Sure. I would never show my boobs.
Of course you wouldn't. You are a respectable woman.
Dante, this is the happiest day of my life. It feels good to be the boss.
So how about it?
Alright, here it goes. Renju was seen in 2 places. First, Sunfish Pocket, the maid cafe. Second, Ikume Shrine.
Sunfish Pocket and Akume Shrine.
Got it, thanks.
No problem, bro. Really.
What is this? There's an expensive looking ring.
Why do you care?
Can I have it?
What?
Can I have the ring?
Why would I give it to you?
I respect him asking.
Hey, can I have the ring?
Absolutely, of course you can. Here, take it. Wait, no. I can't give you this.
You're so cheap.
Come on, it's not like you're losing it.
It's exactly like I'm losing it.
Aww.
You guys are a good team. Like siblings.
Don't say that. Sure, I'm gonna apologize.
Sorry for bringing you here.
It's okay.
You don't have to be scared, Tessa. We're not thugs. We're just a gang.
Bugs?
About as contradictory as meatless beef.
The old boss was really violent.
He would take a cheese grater to someone's leg if they looked at him funny.
But after I took over, we went crystal clean.
Crystal.
Methamphetamines.
No, we don't do drugs. We don't deal with that stuff. We had to restructure the whole operation. Cut a lot of people off.
Cut?
Their throats.
No, not like that.
About Renju.
What happened to Mr. Okiura? I heard he escaped the hospital.
So did I. But but I don't know anything more than that.
Please tell me.
Renju's escape from the hospital was strange. 3 things stuck out to me. I laid out the facts. Mizuki was lured to the place where Shoko's body was found by a message sent from Renju's phone. I found Iris's body in Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Earlier today, Renju fled with a prisoner escaping a life sentence, an assassin named 89. Wait, did I straight up... What happened? I heard you escaped, but I don't know anything more than that. Please tell me. I laid out the facts. Did I lay out the facts to them? Did I just tell Iris that I found her dead body there? Did I already do that? No, I didn't already do that, did I?
Hold up. What were you saying about Tessa's dead body?
They should. If I said that to them like that, they should be like, wait, what the fuck?
Oh, well...
Date saw a parallel world with my dead body in it.
A parallel world?
Never heard of it?
Oh, yeah. Of course I have. Yeah, right. Parallel worlds and all that shit.
Yeah.
I don't understand it, but I suppose he does.
Good, because I don't feel like explaining it.
But why would Mr. Okiura do that?
I don't know. He could be a hostage or an accomplice. Either way, I need to find him.
I still need to do more. Introduce Mona.
Oh yeah, I haven't introduced this old man yet.
I mean, technically we have now.
I'm 24.
Moma is lying. He is at least 48.
Absolutely.
Sorry for not introducing myself.
I know, it's crazy. It's unheard of almost.
My name is Moma Kumakura. I work for a prestigious advertising agency.
You run the Kumakura gang, right? You're like a mob boss.
The order of the talking here is so fucking off because it's like she knows we've already talked about how he's a previous boss.
How did you know that?
Is he stupid?
Can I go yet? Can I leave? Where are your goons?
They're out. Looking for Renju. Besides, I can't have them here seeing me like this.
Good point.
Good point.
Good point. We're on the same page. More introductions, I guess.
Moma may not look it, but he's a huge ASET fan.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I'm a huge fan.
Gambling.
Bet, debt, ASET!
Worries.
Forget, fret, ASET!
Now what does she say?
ASET, you bet!
Wow, my catchphrase! Thank you!
What the hell?
This is kind of embarrassing.
But sorry, Moma. I don't like gangsters.
Shocker.
I don't like gangsters either. Gangsters are awful. All those nasty Yakuza guys should drop dead, am I right?
Alright, let's get out of here.
Anyway, Moma, take care of Iris for me.
What?
What? Wait!
What? Don't leave her with him.
You're leaving me here?
That's dangerous.
You'll be safe with him.
Mistake. Nope. Not after that sound.
Are you serious? Look at his face! Not to mention he runs a crime syndicate. What if he sells me to the highest bidder?
Tessa, I would never do that. I told you, we're clean now. We all go home on time, we follow government regulations.
See ya.
Wait! What about Shovel Forge?
I told you I never promised to play with you.
But you promised me a date!
Date! Is this true? You son of a bitch.
Don't look at me. What the hell?
I'm gonna ignore that.
Good idea.
Date, you're gonna look for Mr. Okiura, right? Take me with you. If you do, I'll tell you about last night.
Her late night visitor.
That would probably be helpful to know.
Fine.
Yay!
Dante, don't ignore me!
A clean gang?
Yeah, fuck you.
Oh, that's just a toy.
Oh, just a toy.
Let's leave them alone for a while.
We have 2 places to check. Sunfish Pocket and Ikume Shrine.
I want to go to the warehouse too, where you found my dead body.
No, I'm not taking you there.
Something bothering you?
No, I'm just curious. Oh, and one more thing. Can we eat somewhere?
Oh my god.
Food sounds good. I haven't eaten in a while.
Oh, my chest hurts. Getting hard to breathe.
What is happening? Get me out of here. Iris is standing there. She's just standing there. Okay, let's beat it. Oh my god, so much. Okay, diner, the warehouse, the shrine, Sunfish Pocket. I'm gonna say that the shrine is new to us, right? So let's go there. Let's go there. Also, couldn't we eat at Sunfish Pocket? Why not? Well, whatever. I don't know. To the shrine. Uh-oh.
You okay?
Headaches.
It's
I'm familiar
okay.
with them.
I just, missed a step there.
Oh no, we're gonna have a moment with her. A guardian dog. Oh. What is this? The offering box. Oh, there's nothing there. Okay. What is this? Iris is looking off in the distance. What are you looking at?
A flower over there.
Flower?
You can't see it from here, can you? I know it's there because I've been to this shrine before.
What is Iris looking at? I guess that's just continuing. I'm curious about the flower Iris is looking at. Oh. I have to go look at it? I mean, wait, flower?
It's too far to see.
Too dark, too.
Oh shit. Enhance. I don't know if that helps.
An iris. More specifically, a winter iris. This is the same
Levels.
flower that was on display at Iris's house.
A winter iris. Oh, no. A Shinto shrine, it looks rather solemn. You're looking at a winter iris, aren't you?
Yeah. How did you know? It's the same kind that's at my house.
Because it's very cliche.
I told you about what it means, right?
Good news and hope.
Iris is also a part of the eye, and the Greek goddess of rainbows.
And me.
She delivered messages from the gods. That's why the flower means good news and hope.
Your thoughts?
It's nostalgic. This place is a memorable one for me. 6 years ago, I used to come here with someone.
Someone?
I used to call him Uncle. He was a thoughtful,
Unc.
reliable man. I thought of him as a father, but one day, he just disappeared.
She's talking about...
Hitomi's lover.
About this uncle.
When you asked me why I became an idol, I wasn't being entirely truthful.
Oh, good.
I told you that it was because I wanted to become famous. But more specifically, it was for Uncle. I've been looking for him for 6 years, but I didn't find him anywhere. I didn't know where else to look. So instead of me finding him, I thought that he could find me instead.
You think if you became famous, he'd contact you?
Yeah.
So that is why she became an idol.
I mean, it's also been my dream since I was little. That's a part of it, too.
So why do you use the name Aset? Shouldn't you use your real name?
Oh no, I don't have to. He was the one who came up with the name Aset. He told me that if I ever became an idol, I should use that name.
Weird, but okay. Is that gonna come up as something later? About the shrine.
It's called Ikume Iribiko Isachi no Mikoto, or sometimes Ikume Tenno, or Ikume no Mikoto. There are legends about this place written in the old text. It's a shrine dedicated to the gods. The old legend goes like this. One day, Ikume Iribiko sent one of his followers, Taji Momori, on an urgent quest to find a mysterious magical fruit. A fruit called Tokijiku no Kaku. It's said that eating it will grant you immortality. After many hardships, Taji Momori was able to find the fruit. But by the time he got back, Ikume Iribiko had died. Taji Momori mourned. He handed half of the fruit to the man's wife, and he left the other half on Ikume Iribiko's grave, then died on the spot.
Ikume Iribiko. It's a mouthful.
It is said that that fruit is still inside the shrine behind us.
Really? The fruit of immortality.
Yes.
Yes. Immortality, huh?
Not interested?
No, not really. I'd rather have normality than immortality.
Oh, that's deep. About Renju.
Mr. Okura isn't here. I mean, of course he isn't. It's not like we came here right away.
He's already taken off.
Too bad.
It looks like there are no further clues here. It appears we've wasted our time.
Cool.
Date, we have no time to waste. We should get moving.
Got it.
Alright, we have no time to waste, then let's go eat the food, apparently. Let's go... Diner? Where? Taking her to the warehouse seems weird. I imagine... I mean, previous times we've been given a lot of places to check out. I'm pretty sure they make us go to every place, so it doesn't really matter. Actually, before we go... Oh, shit. Fuck. Let's check out some files. What persons are updated? Rohan. Oh. 53 deceased. Previous Kumakura boss likes guns, drugs, money, women, power, dislikes betrayal, rival gangs, and cops. Ugh. Hobbies, politics, investment fraud, organ trading, land speculation, skills, torture. Rohan used to be the leader of the Kumakura gang. 1 year ago, he committed suicide by jumping from the roof of a building. He was known for his horrific torture technique of peeling his victim's skin from toe to thigh. That sounds horrific. Why is Mermaid updated? Didn't we check this before? I guess we hadn't. Mermaid Amame Doi. Oh, she has like her own name. That's interesting. I didn't think we were getting like a full thing. Profession, mermaid in quotes, likes rat-a-tat, bang bang, and slappy slap. Just like seat kings to stay for an hour after ordering just 1 cup of coffee. Hobbies, breeding triple wart sea devils. Skills, exploiting the vanity of her customers to make huge sums of money. Overview, she works as a maid at Sunfish Pocket. She's friends with Iris, Mizuki, and Ota, and occasionally goes on haunted tours and UFO sightings with them. Oh, so she's like a lot more of like a character than I actually thought. I thought she was gonna be like just a thing, you know? Number 89, age early 40s. Unknown. Mysterious inmate currently serving a life sentence at Fuchu prison for murder. Known only as 89. Well, he's actually no longer currently serving a life sentence since he's left. Shinpei Wagai. I don't know. Kamakura gang leader. He likes ass. Likes erotic novels and his boss. Dislikes police, his big brother, and animal cruelty. Hobbies, training dogs. Skills, won a dog training contest. Aww. Or he is the lowest ranking member of the Kumakuras. He once had dreams of pursuing the top spot in the gang, but he has since decided that he would rather focus on training his favorite dog. Here's the older Yakuza B, Dakuta Yogano. His profession is Kumakura gang leader, likes dominatrixes, dislikes domestic violence. Hobbies, dissection, skills, suturing. Perhaps due to the way he looks, he is often mistaken for a low-ranking member, even though he is toward the top. He typically does office work. He has recently fallen in love and lost a lot of weight. Good for him. And finally, the nurse, Hanayo Nasu. Profession nurse, likes candles, ropes, and rodeos, dislikes jocks and queen bees. Hobbies theater, skills can shave really fast. Impressive. Overview, she's a member of a small group of actors / nurses. She practices hard, even though she has yet to land a leading role. Very funny way of putting that. How many things are there? Not a ton. What is jobs? Why is this in quotes? When used by Yakuza, it likely means an illegal or unscrupulous activity. It also has a sexual connotation, but I wouldn't know anything about that. Okay. Hobomai Islands. Islands off the eastern shore of Hokkaido, on the tip of the Nemuro Peninsula. Okay. Shikoten, an island located in the eastern part of the Habamai Archipelago. Every time I see this word, archipelago, off Hokkaido. Archipelago. I don't give a fuck, dude. How many times in your life do you use that word? 2.5? An island located at the westernmost end of the Kuril Islands. Why did we get so many island entries? When did we... Am I not remembering when we talked about islands? Itarup Island. Large island in the Kuril Island chain between Japan and Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula. I know both Kamchatka. I know that place because of fucking Risk. Kamchatka. Have your army stationed at Kamchatka. I have many memories of my dad saying the word Kamchatka as he killed us all the time in Risk. Both countries claim this island as a territory. Because of the delicate situation, I'd better not write my opinion here. Interesting. Okay, I think that's all. Look at that. Clean files. Clean files. I'm curious if I should... Maybe we'll consider moving timelines. Oh my god. Oh, it froze. Look at that. Oh, it crashed. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Let's go send, oh no. Oh no. Let's hope the autosave kicked in well. Damn. Damn, son. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, please. I hope the autosave at least saved the discussions. Let's see, a 6:02 save? That was 12 minutes ago. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Baby Tessa. Guy murdered. Pewter just standing there. Oh my god, where's it? Okay. It's gonna take us before the shrine visit, isn't it? Nope, right at the shrine. Okay, well. Alright, we get to see her faint. Let's go through this. Or we don't have to read it though, at least, so I can just...
You okay?
It's
I mean, I can't
okay.
auto skip,
I
but...
just, missed a step there.
Oh, I can't even skip, excuse me, the cutscene. I mean, understandably, but... What are you looking at? Let's just...
Flower over the
Flower?
You can't see it from here. I know it's
Same order of operations. Let's go. I then went this. Nope. Flower. Look.
It's too far.
Too
dark.
far. Did this.
An
Flower.
More specific. This is
Came back. And I was like, look at this. Winter iris, yeah?
yeah. It's as I told you about what it
Good news and hope.
Iris is also and the Greek god. She delivered mess. That's why the flower.
About the shrine.
It's called it's the old one day to find a fruit called it's after me. But by the Taju he handed and he left the
Like the
It is
portrait,
said
like
that is
Real.
changing facial expressions at a fast rate. Immortality, huh?
not interesting.
No, no. I'd rather have normal.
Your thoughts?
It's nostalgia. This place is 6 years.
Someone?
I used to call you as a thought, but
She's.
It's hope.
About this uncle.
when you asked me, I told. But more specific, I've been looking, but I didn't know where else. So instead of, I thought that he.
You think if you became.
Yeah.
So that.
I mean,
So why shouldn't you use your.
oh no, he was the one.
The way
He
she
told
just
me
dropped
that if
that
I
line,
ever-
like, oh, he came up with it.
Mr.
That feels like
Opier's.
they're gonna try to build something
I mean,
off that
of course,
somehow.
It's not like we can.
He's already.
Maybe.
Too bad.
It looks like there. It appears. Date, we should.
Got it.
Okay, so I'm gonna. How did I? I'm gonna save. I'm gonna do a manual save just in case it does the same thing again. Don't want that to happen. I'm gonna clear the files. Actually, can I? That's not as fast as I want it to be at all. Just held down the button and it was not going as fast as I want it. Okay, cool. All right, we didn't freeze. We didn't crash. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go eat. I find it funny that we're like, oh, that we don't have time. Let's go eat.
I'm so hungry.
Tessa? Why are you here?
I told Date I was hungry, so
I've always wanted to eat here.
I'll have my usual, Ota.
Yes, right away.
Get to work, Ota. Leave us alone. Ota flew into the kitchen. Iris watched him go and take a seat. Alright. Beer. Okay, trying to see if there's anything interesting to look at in the moment. I don't think so. Ota's cooking in the kitchen. Where's your mom?
She's in the living room. I think she's watching TV.
How about you? What are you doing here?
I was just doing some meditation, lying on the ground.
That surely wasn't a lie.
He means sleeping.
Date, why are you with Tessa?
It's a long story, man.
We are
Not Shovel Forge.
on a date.
Oh, a date. Huh. A date?
I'm on an investigation, and she wouldn't let me go.
Date, I have some delicious fugu eggs. I promise they're not poisoned. Would you like some?
Everyone is happy about this situation, including me, the player.
No thanks. I'm fine.
Where's Renju?
You're still looking for him? Well, like I told you before, I don't know.
You're good at cooking, huh?
Yeah. My dad taught me when I was little.
You're making me something too, right?
Sure. My treat, Date.
Okay. What's your usual?
Omelet rice.
Of course.
Ota's omelet rice is so good it gives me stomach cramps.
Is that a compliment?
You're embarrassing me.
Well, Ota appears to have taken it as a compliment.
About Iris's resurrection?
Iris, about your coming back to life.
Hold it! What do you mean coming back to life?
Ota, this is an A-B conversation. We're on a date. I decided to tell Ota about Iris's resurrection.
Date jumped into a parallel world where I'm still alive.
Tessa died?
Yep.
Yep. About the parallel world.
Hey, can you tell me about this parallel world idea in more detail?
Oh, sure. How should I explain this? Well, oh, I know. Let's play rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah. If we tie, nothing happens. We just shake hands. If I win, you have to give me something.
What if I win?
I'll do anything.
Anything?
Mm-hmm. Anything.
What is that hand motion?
Date, your heart rate is rapidly increasing.
This game is extremely horny. Like, unnecessarily so. Constantly.
Why exactly is that?
Alright, let's do this.
Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Always go with rock, man.
Shoot.
A tie.
The most boring result. Well, we agreed on the rules. Let's shake hands. Shaky, shaky.
Why is... I shook hands with Iris.
We just played rock, paper, scissors, right? We tied and shook hands. But in a different timeline, maybe I got a reward from you.
I don't like the implications here. About that facial expression. And I mean, tie this back to the shaking of hands or whatever in the fucking, back at the Yakuza place.
Or maybe you could have seen me naked or something.
Nope.
Why did I choose rock?
Don't say it.
What exactly were you going to make her do?
So those timelines are what I'd call a parallel world.
So you think I jumped from a world in which you were dead to this one where you're alive?
That's what I think.
Huh. Parallel world, huh? I can't believe it, but...
Sure you can. Parallel worlds exist. Do you know about the Mandela effect? Or the bubmanXIV effect?
bubmanXIV effect. Booba?
Or the 100 million balls? If I explained that, would you believe me?
What is happening?
Sounds really interesting, Tessa. I know some urban legends like that. The spatial temporal man, and the lost friend, and the story of two sisters.
These kinds of like theories and stuff is very much like were also like heavily talked about and discussed and theorized like in the Zero Escape series, so it makes a lot of sense that it's more talked about here as well. It's clear this writer really likes those kinds of things and stuff. I've heard people talking about it. A stool. Cool. Cool stool action there. Menus written on the wall on Tenzaku paper. A beer at on the wall.
Date,
Scare
you're
me.
Drooling.
No, I'm not. I like beer.
Oh, I'm just really hungry.
Beer at on the wall again. Okay. Oh, here we go. I get to effect. Well, I know what the Mandela effect is, obviously. I don't know what the bubmanXIV effect is.
Date, look at this picture.
Iris pulled up a picture on her phone.
There's a famous experiment regarding this picture.
Why does this look familiar to me?
You show this image to people around the world and ask a question. Which one is Booba and which one is Kiki?
Actually, I do think I've heard about this. Actually, like recently, this idea. It's not that. I don't think it's actually that complicated. But what did I watch something or read something that was just recently mentioned this? Not like talked about this specifically, but it mentioned it. I just don't remember it by that name.
Believe it or not, 98% of people asked have the same answer.
Yeah, they'd say the blobby thing is Booba.
The rounder one is Booba, and the jagged one is Kiki.
Because it's all just based on like word association and how sounds of letters and what they make. Like you think hard sounds as the sharper looking thing.
Isn't that weird? In other words, everyone thinks that Booba is a certain way and Kiki is the other.
I just laugh when I hear the word Booba.
It applies universally across languages and cultures.
Because I am immature.
It's like something ingrained inside all humans.
This game brings out the immaturity of me, I feel. Just real, just lowest common denominator type shit. What happens if I click it again?
Like worshipping the sun and the sea. Or thinking that the mother is soft and the father is jagged. Regardless of your culture or background, you probably think this way. It's what Jung called the collective unconscious. There exists a second psychic system of a collective, universal, and impersonal nature, which is identical in all individuals. That's what Jung said about it. Think of it like bamboo. Bamboo stalks look like individual plants since they're separated, but underground, they're all connected. Human psyches might be like that too, connected at a subconscious level. That's...
The parallel world?
Yeah! You saved me in the dream, right? And dreams are all about our subconscious minds. So if you follow the roots...
You get to another bamboo stalk.
Yeah, something like that.
Alright, tell me about all the balls.
This world is full of really interesting stuff. But you know the most interesting thing of all?
No, what?
That humans exist at all.
The universe developed in a very particular way to get here.
We didn't ask you, Ota.
If things were even slightly different, well, the galaxies and solar system and all of that might not have existed at all.
And that means humans would never be born. And even if everything happened exactly like that, the probability of human life developing is extremely low. And yet, here we are.
Does that mean like one specific ball was drawn from a million different possibilities? Is that what this is saying?
Imagine a box full of ping pong balls, labeled 1 to 100 million. Would you be able to pick out the one?
Not likely.
But what if there were 100 million of you?
Well, then one of us would definitely pick up the one.
Exactly! The birth of humanity is so improbable that it's basically a miracle. But if there were multiple universes...
Oh, okay, I see.
Then it wouldn't be strange that at least one of them had humans in it.
She is describing the anthropic principle. I may have underestimated her intelligence.
She's got a curious mind, that one. Mandela effect, give it to me.
Do you know Nelson Mandela?
Well, yeah, the former president of South Africa. He helped abolish apartheid.
He died in 2013, but a strange thing happened. When the news broke, people all over the world thought, didn't Mandela die in prison in 1980? That's the Mandela effect. It's when your memory and history have discrepancies. There are lots of examples, like the name of this kid's book with the bears having different spellings.
Oh, a classic example. This game pulling out all the classic examples.
Or people remembering that Kennedy was assassinated in a 4-seat car. But in our world, he was in a 6-seat car.
Huh. I thought it was a 4-seater too.
I'm pretty sure it's... Yeah, I mean, that's partly just because I think a lot of places do depict it as like a 4-seated car. And so, I mean, this is basically describing this exact thing, so it's not that far off. But like, I think it's just because a lot of places incorrectly told and have illustrated it as like a 4-seater.
Or that electric mouse from that video game. You probably remember the tip of its tail being black.
What electric mouse? Tell me it. Screw copyright. Tell me it.
It wasn't?
Nope, it's all yellow.
It's Pikachu!
And the design didn't change.
Oh.
Lines from movies, company
Pulling out a
logos,
Pokemon reference.
historical events, and little things.
It's pretty good. Lines from movies, company logos, historical events, and little
The Mandela
things.
effect is everywhere. Why do you think that is?
Because those memories are from parallel worlds?
That would explain it, I
So all
guess.
these theories and stuff she's suggesting are in line with parallel world thinking, I guess you could say. Makes sense. I like it. Iris is sitting in front of me. Where's our food? Oh, now he has to tell us about his shit. Okay, the lost friend.
There's this kid, A. He's in elementary school. Well, A had this close friend named Suzuki. One day, after school, they're walking home together. A turns around to tell Suzuki a joke, and Suzuki is laughing his butt off. And he's laughing and laughing, and he laughs so hard that his eyes fall out of their sockets.
What?
Well, they were hanging down out of his eye sockets. The nerves were still connected, but... A is of course in shock and doesn't know what to do. Suzuki just takes his eyeballs and jams them back into his eye sockets and keeps walking like nothing happened. So A
That's
asks
horrifying.
him about it. Like, hey, are you okay? Your eyes fell out. A is really concerned for his friend, you know? But Suzuki just says, yeah, I'm fine. He doesn't say anything about it. And by now, A is really curious. But he's not getting any answers. So they just part ways and go home. The story only gets weirder from here. The next day, A goes to school, and Suzuki's not there. A is confused and asks his teacher about it. Hey, where's Suzuki today? And the teacher says, Suzuki? Who's that? There's no Suzuki in this class.
Uh-oh.
A says, what are you talking about? And he goes and asks all of his classmates about Suzuki. They all say the same thing. I don't know him. There's no Suzuki in this class.
So that kid must have jumped into a parallel world without Suzuki.
That's what I think.
Jumped into a parallel world without Suzuki at that point? Oh, I guess, yeah, that makes a bit more sense. For some reason, I'm thinking, what about he jumped into a world where there is a Suzuki? But that would mean that there, in theory, would be a longer time, and so it just makes probably more sense to explain it as like, oh, he jumped out of that world containing Suzuki. The eyeball thing, part of it, I don't necessarily understand, but okay. The lost friend, continue.
Couldn't Suzuki just be an imaginary friend or something?
No, A was really serious about remembering Suzuki.
It is weird, and there's no way you could pop your eyeballs back in like that.
Well, not necessarily. There's such a thing as a dislocated eye. It actually isn't too hard to put your eye back in if it falls out.
Ew. Oh.
Ota is correct. Dislocated eyes are easy to replace in their sockets.
Oh! I mean, I guess now that I think about it, once you get past the shock, I guess that doesn't make that's not that crazy of a thought, but like, ew! I don't want to consider it.
As long as none of the nerves or blood vessels were damaged, there are usually no lasting negative effects either.
That doesn't prove this Suzuki exists.
Well, I guess not, but...
The two sisters.
So, there's this girl? Let's call her B. She's practicing piano in her room, and her little sister is watching TV in the same room. B asks her to turn the TV volume down so she can hear her piano playing, you know? So B goes back to practicing, playing a little bit. But her sister doesn't turn the volume down.
And then they fight. The end.
She's not listening at all. So B turns around to scold her. She was really gonna let her sister have it, but she's gone. She's nowhere to be seen. She thinks, I wonder where she went. But then B hears her sister at the door. I'm home. B runs to the front door and sees her sister and her parents standing there. So B asks, when did you go outside? But her mom says, what are you talking about? She went shopping with me. B is really confused by all of this, of course. She asks her little sister about it, and she learns that her favorite TV show was on. And before she went shopping with her mom, she was deciding whether or not she wanted to stay and watch it or not.
Wait, give this to me again? I blanked out for like 2 seconds. She asks her little sister and she learns that her favorite TV show was on. Before she went shopping with her mom, she was deciding whether or not she wanted to stay and watch it or not.
So depending on her decision, a parallel world was made.
Yeah. What B saw might have been from the world where her sister stayed behind.
Okay, so I think I see what this game is doing. So, I find what Ota is talking about a lot less interesting than the theories and stuff that Iris was talking about. But I think what the whole thing is that this game is trying to give us examples of is like Iris is here explaining theories that had to do with parallel worlds, right? And I think Ota is talking about not in the same line, but basically the idea of jumping between timelines, like people, like stories and theories on people experiencing a jump between timelines. You know what I mean? I mean, to these stories so far, it feels like that's the case. And I think what that's trying to do is when we look at like the menu. No, not this. the flowchart. Oh, I thought the game was gonna crash there again. When we come here and we see the multiple timelines, and then we have the ability to jump through, I think that's what the game is trying to like, like draw a parallel to, basically. Does that make sense? So like, the characters themselves are explaining a kind of like, almost like a game mechanic, where it's like, oh, here's parallel worlds, and then we're gonna tell you, and then Ota's like, and here's references to like characters making that jump. Now, what's gonna be curious is if this game actually uses that as, like, if the jumping between timelines and everything is like a huge game, like, story deal. You know what I mean? So I'm curious. What does this mean? Anything else?
I know a ton of stories like this. Like being suddenly transported 1 year into the future, and there's a missing persons report out for you. You look down at your phone, but you realize that it's not yours. It's not the one you remember having. You look through the contacts, and it's filled with names you don't recognize.
Sounds scary.
There's more, too. Like this town where everyone is Japanese, but they're speaking a completely different language. And all the signs and magazines and stuff have different letters. And it's not like Korea or China. It's the Japan we know, but the language is different.
That's a prime example of a parallel world.
I don't know if clicking summarize for me is gonna make me move on. Like, I'm gonna get the end of vignette summary, or if he's trying to say summarize the story that was here on the right, you know. So I'll hold off. Give me the spatial temporal man.
It's sort of like a common experience. A lot of people have experienced waking up in an uninhabited world they've never seen before. And most of them describe seeing the same person. The spatial temporal man. He's supposed to be an ordinary old man wearing work clothes. The spatial temporal man guides people back to the real world. He tells them, this world is not for you, or something.
It's me, I'm the spatial temporal man.
I'd like to meet him someday.
What about others?
So, this elementary school kid, let's call him C. He goes to school and there's a bunch of things on the floor. Postcards, towels, a coffee cup, rice bowls, a sink, lots of stuff. But C realized that those were all things from his own house.
How did they get to the classroom?
No one knows. It's not like anyone did it on purpose or there was a thief or anything.
Maybe something happened that made two parallel worlds fuse.
Yeah, maybe.
Summarize.
When did you two get so knowledgeable?
Oh, I don't know.
Tessa is always writing about this stuff on the internet. That's why I decided to research it too. That's how I learned all this stuff.
You know, a lot of people are into criminal podcasts and crime scene and serial killer stuff. Tessa / Aset / Iris is just very interested in scientific theories. It's great.
Oh, hey, I know about conspiracies and secret societies too. I find that stuff fascinating.
Oh boy.
If you want, we could talk about those.
Nope, that would require me talking to you more than I have to.
Maybe next time. Now where's that omelet rice?
Done!
Ota brought the dish over. Better look great. He laid out an omelet rice in front of me and Iris. Iris grabbed her spoon with a huge smile on her face.
Bon appetit!
She picked up a spoonful. No, actually, she tried to pick it up. She tried to pick up a spoonful. Oh, she failed. Great. Ah, you dirtied the spoon. Uh-oh. Her hand is... She is having problems. Is it because if we like... Is reality bending to the point where, like, she should have been dead in this reality, but since we saved her, her body's having like negative ill effects. Is that what's happening?
Tessa, are you okay?
That's what I'm putting my money on. Since we like changed fate, it's like the universe fighting back to us, or fighting back against us, you know?
I'm fine. My hand slipped. Let's eat.
Iris and I ate the omelet rice in near silence. There was no conversation, just the sound of the spoon hitting the plate. The diner echoed with it. And before long,
Thanks for the food.
Iris was totally re-energized. Her face was back to her usual easy smile.
That was good. Ote, your omelet rice is seriously the best.
Yeah.
That was a weird
It's
body
actually really
movement at
good.
first.
Aw, thanks.
It was like
I owe
slowly
it to my dad. He taught me well.
snapping back to a different position. It's just animated weirdly. Paid for the food and stood to go.
Let's get going, Iris.
Thanks again.
Thank you. Come back soon.
And there's the menu. Or the map. The menu. Speaking of menu, I'll go to the files. Let me see. I'm sure we got a bunch of different theories and stuff put on here. What is this? What some people say when throwing out their hand in rock, paper, scissors. Great. Anthropic principle. Oh boy, here we go. The concept that observations in the universe must be compatible with life capable of observing it. Imagine, for example, the surface of a table. On this table is a hole with a complicated shape. Countless objects are dropped into the hole, but unless they match perfectly, the object will not pass through. Now imagine that myriad objects were dropped toward the hole over an infinite period of time. Eventually, one object will fit perfectly in the hole. Let's call this object X. If X could think, it would observe that to pass perfectly through the hole the way it did, the hole had to be exactly the same shape. You might even think that it could only and must be the exact shape. That is anthropic principle. Concept that observations in the universe must be compatible with life capable of observing it. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, fugu eggs. The fugu, a kind of pufferfish, is filled with tetrodotoxin, an extremely toxic. Lethal dose from oral ingestion of tetrodotoxin is 1 to 2 milligrams, which is said to be about 850 times the potency potassium cyanide. Jesus. Jung? Carl Gustav Jung, Swiss psychologist and psychiatrist, most famous for his collective unconscious theory, which claims that certain images and ideas are shared by all mankind, which could explain phenomena like the Mandela effect. That we're all plugged into the same matrix. Oh, did I clear them all? Oh, don't crash, game. Now I'm like scared that the game is just gonna crash weirdly. All right, let's go ahead and save. We'll call it a night. We'll call it a, like I said, baby stream. Oh, that should put us right over like 10 hours, right? Did 10:14. Look at that. Like I said, I think we're over a third of the way through the game, maybe at this point, or just about a third, if. But yeah, we'll like I said, I expect these Friday, Saturday, Sunday streams, any streams that happen those days, to be beefier, more games, more lengthy. I've got a pretty free weekend coming up here for myself, so and like I said, now that I probably won't be doing Bloodborne co-op streams for like late night like spots, you know, and that pot opens up the potential for having more late night different variety streams of stuff, so potentially depends. I also like sleeping, so we'll see. I should be back though tomorrow night. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll see. I'll consider things. I would say this weekend, expect at least more of this, and expect at least a good solid attempt at finishing Dicey Dungeons on like a Saturday or Sunday day stream, depending on which of those days I feel like. That's kind of what I'm looking at and thinking, so we'll see. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. It's obviously early. Enjoy your Thursday. Eat something good. Stay safe, stay well, don't do dumb things, and I'll be back tomorrow night.